Hello, Legit KidLit viewers. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Tiffany, and we are the hosts of Legit KidLit, a special YouTube channel devoted to KidLit creators.
We are so happy to welcome some of our spooky middle grade authors, our favorites on Legit KidLit episode. Let's meet our guests. So, do we want to start with Ash?
Sure. Hi, I'm Ash Van Otterloo. I am the author of Cattywampus, which is my screen is backwards, so I'm trying to do a mirror thing. Cattywampus, which is a witch story, very much fun, and coming up, A Touch of Ruckus, which is a story about haunting and ghosts and crows and all things spooky.
Oh, they both sound amazing. Shakira.
Hello, I'm Shakira Bourne. I'm the author of Josephine Against the Sea, which came out July 6th. It's a middle grade fantasy set in Barbados about a girl who finds out that her dad's new girlfriend may not be human. And so it's fun. It's full of mystery, and people tell me it's a little scary, but I didn't think so that much. But my next book is called Duppy Island. I don't have anything yet because it's coming out maybe 2023, fingers crossed. And it's about a filmmaker who goes to an island that is haunted by faceless children. And it's all steeped in Caribbean folklore.
Oh, love that. Tanya.
Hi, I'm Tania del Rio, and I'm the author of the War in the 13th trilogy, and this is the third book in the series, and it's basically about a 12-year-old bellhop who runs his family's ancient hotel that's full of mysteries and spooky secrets.
Oh, that's awesome.
Love it. Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Ventrella, and I write stories about kids dealing with complicated emotions and family issues, plus magic, including Skeleton Tree, about a boy who gains a new perspective on death with the help of a skeleton growing in his backyard, and Bone Hollow, which takes a closer look at what it would be like if you were asked to become death with a capital D, with lots of Southern charm and a really adorable dog. And in 2020, I had Hello Future Me come out. This is all about a girl who tries to stop her parents' divorce with a little help from her future self and a creepy new magic shop that has just popped up in town. And finally, The Secret Life of Sam. It's about a boy who finds a way to visit his dad after he dies. But the problem is that this portal to the magical other swamp where his dad now lives won't stay open long, so he has to try to find a way to keep it open. Oh, and this one, I have a story on this one, which I'll mention really quickly because it is all scary stories. Yeah, it's the official tribute to Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and it just came out in paperback a few days ago, so that's a really cool one for horror fans out there.
Those all sound absolutely amazing.
Dude, I didn't realize this was a tribute to Scary Stories. That is so cool.
It is. It was actually organized by the Horror Writers Association, and it was like the official Alvin Shorts tribute. So it's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Well, we're going to jump in and get to know these authors better and have some fun. So, are you ready for some truth or dare? Each author will choose either truth or dare, and then we will spin the wheel to determine what they must do or fess up. So here we go.
Oh, no.
Let's start with Tanya. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. Truth. What do I do? Just pick truth or dare?
Yep.
I haven't played this since I was a kid. Okay, truth.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know, if we were in a horror movie right now, this would not end well, right?
Oh, that's pretty easy. What's your favorite childhood?
That's a nice gentle way to start. The Witches by Roald Dahl. That's a huge influence in my current series, and I found it so spooky and delightful.
Oh,
Love it.
cool.
All right, Shakira.
I am going to go with truth because that seems like the safest option right now. So let's see.
Need spooky music. Just bring it up a notch. Oh, your weirdest talent.
Oh my god. All right, so this is a little embarrassing too. Can it be most embarrassing talent? Okay, so I am a secret pimple popper. I love watching pimple popper videos, and I've become really good at identifying different types of acne and how best to treat it. Like I can look at you and be like, I think that's a blackhead, or I think that's a whitehead, or I think that's because of years of watching these videos, I've gotten really good at that.
Nice.
I was wondering if that meant something else, and then when you started talking about it, I was like, no, it's literally popping pimples.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm so embarrassed.
That's kind of a handy talent, though. I mean, that's a good one. I like it. All right, who's up next, Tiffany?
Okay, Ash.
Oh, I'm gonna say truth. On the first one, definitely truth.
Gotta get warmed up.
Yeah. Dip your toe in. Oh no, that's a really tough question. I can't say a raft, right? That's forbidden. You can't cheat and say like a raft or a dolphin that really likes me. Probably, let's see. All my answers are going to be boring and pragmatic, like a water filter, a solar panel that can recharge my Kindle so I can read all my books still. I'm cheating a lot here. And a flock of chickens. So I guess that's like the rest of the three. Yeah, that's probably it. I'm all set. I have my protein, I have like my books, and I have my water. I need nothing else in the world. I'm all good. Yeah.
Those are good
Very
ones.
practical. Yes, I love it.
Okay, Kim.
Okay, well, I guess I have to be like contrarian and choose dare and see what happens.
All right.
We have to see what kind of dares you get, and then we'll see if we want to do them too.
I know. We'll find out.
You
I
are
feel like
the
in
brave.
middle school, like dare was so much better than truth in middle school. But now that you're older, I don't know. Dare seems worse.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. What's going to happen? Oh, God. Okay. That's fine. I'll do that. I thought it was going to be write a poem. I'm like, I can't write a poem like on my... Now the question is, how much lipstick is like on my face?
All right, we are back to Tanya.
Should I try dare? I guess I'll try dare. Let's just go for it.
All right.
All right. I'm scared. Okay, we'll see.
Something good.
Some of those dares are scary.
Dare.
I'm the worst person at impressions. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna go really weird and do Ringo Starr. What do you mean? Faulty emergency. Wacko from Animaniacs / Ringo Starr. Faulty emergency. Faulty emergency.
I love it.
That's what I can do.
That was awesome.
I don't even know why that came into my head. Sorry, guys.
No, I am already like, this is fabulous. Thank you.
Shakira.
I don't know. I think I'll go for dare. I don't know. These options look a little scary. Oh, I'll go for dare. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh.
That's hilarious that you got the one.
All right, I tell you what. I can't take you outside because then we'll lose connections, but I can shout something out my window. All right, hold on. All right, so go set and yell. So I'm going to yell for Danielle and see if anyone looks around. Okay.
Okay.
Be right back. Danielle.
I love it. I love it for people who are just not joining. They're like, what's going on?
What is going on right now?
Welcome.
There was literally no one outside, thank God.
You are amazing. You're amazing.
Did you hear?
Yes.
And I like how you did not just once, but twice. Like,
I had to make sure that
good
no
measure.
one was there, like just in case.
okay, Ash.
Oh God, I guess we're all doing dare, aren't we? Oh, okay, dare.
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
Oh,
I'm crying. Oh.
Oh no, that is the one thing on the wheel that I absolutely did not want to do. Oh, this is cruel. I don't want to subject people watching to this. This is okay.
Okay.
Wow.
What about karaoke star? Can you do karaoke star?
I'll do a very short one. Okay. Sure. Doing freestyle rap really isn't simple. I'm just sitting with Shakirah and we're talking about pimples. That's it.
That was really good.
Oh.
All right, Kim, last but not least.
Oh boy. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do a truth now that I haven't done one. And I don't want to do a plank for 1 minute. So it'll probably land on that one. So. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Oh. It really wants me to do that plank, but it sounds hard.
Here we are.
Okay. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. Oh. That's a tough one because I don't really find movies scary. Like my whole problem with horror movies is that I just don't get scared because I feel like I predict what's going to happen. I can't suspend disbelief, and I like the ones that are funny. So I can't think of one that really scared me, but I do love some horror movies. Like I love Let the Right One In because it's so like atmospheric and beautiful, and it's like this beautiful story. And then I love ones that are cheesy, like the TV version of It with Tim Curry as Pennywise. Like I love things like that because there are moments when you have like a chill and you can kind of suspend disbelief for a minute, but then it's also like you're kind of meant to laugh at it in parts, and that's my favorite type of horror movie. So to go with those.
You're so brave.
No, I'm so jaded, I think is that.
Did you watch Parasite?
I have not seen Parasite. Do you think I would?
Yeah, I think you should because it's very. Don't watch any trailers or anything. Just start watching it. I don't think you'll be able to predict what's going to happen.
Okay, awesome.
Ooh,
yeah.
Cool. I will try it. Well, that was pretty scary, y'all.
Thank you all for being so brave in our truth and dare. That was awesome, and I'm dying. I think I have tears running down my face. So now it's a spooky story time. Each of us, including Tiffany and I, will add a sentence to a story, and we can all make a story together. So I will start, and then we'll just go around on my screen. So it'll be Tiffany, and then Ash, Shakirah, Tanya, and Kim. Okay, and then we'll go a couple times until we feel like we've got a good story. So I am being inspired right now by this title here. So I'm going to say the first sentence is, I reached across the nightstand and pulled the lamp chain. What is that called? The chain on the lamp? Okay. Across and pulled the chain on the lamp.
I had to see what it was.
Okay, so tell me the first two again. You pulled the lamp chain. You had to see what it was. Okay. I looked around the room, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw a tiny, noiseless next person.
Ooh.
Stuffed monkey. Oh, sorry.
Shadow.
I'm like, on my screen, it's like the opposite. And I'm like, it's me. And now, ignore me. It's Shakira.
Okay. Noiseless. Wait, what was the last thing? Noiseless, tiny.
Nothing.
Shadow of a shadow that I could not identify. And so I reached to turn on the light.
But when I pulled the chain, it did not turn on. And the thing moved across the floor.
Its feet sounded like jelly, which is great because I'm a huge fan of jelly. And so suddenly I got overwhelmed. I was filled with an overwhelming hunger, and I reached toward the shadow, my stomach gaping.
Okay. I like it.
Nice.
That is great. Do we need to keep continuing, or are we good on the story?
And she eats the shadow. The end.
It was delicious.
Plot twist.
And I wish there would be more shadow monsters haunting me because I often get those late night hunger pains. So.
I love that. That's an amazing short story.
That could be a picture book right there. Spooky picture book.
Nice.
There you go. This person like always goes to bed with like 2 slices of bread right next to them so they can be ready. And a butter knife. And then when the shadow comes.
I like it, and it's called the Shadow Monster.
Yes.
The Shadow Monster eats again.
Yeah.
This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Well, who knew you all were so creative? I mean, it's like you pay for it.
Yes.
All right. So, before our last game, we want to talk about your spooky middle grade book. So, which of you can tell us a little bit about how it was formed?
So are we talking about like the writing process of one of our books, or
your group on your
the spooky middle grade authors. Oh yeah. So actually, I can tell a little bit because a few years ago, it might be almost 3 years ago now, I can't remember exactly when, but somebody started some kind of a private support group for authors of spooky middle grade. And it was just that, like we'd get on, we'd kind of vent about different things that were happening that only other authors could understand. And that's what it was. And then at some point, a couple of us started thinking, like, what if we made a public facing side of this? And then what if we offered free author visits where it was like an author panel of 4 authors and students could ask any kind of questions that they want, and we would just do this for free in like schools all across the country. And that kind of started the whole thing. So then we built like a website, and we built a separate group that was just for the authors that were going to be like doing all this stuff for like students and teachers. And that's kind of how it kicked off. And then we've had a lot of amazing authors join us over the years. But I don't know if anyone wants to add anything to it.
I'm kind of new to the group, so I don't have anything to add, but it's fun to hear about its origins. I think that's really cool.
Yes, it's really, really fun. And so if there are teachers out there, we offer these free virtual Q&As with 4 spooky authors geared toward grades 3 to 8. And you can go to spookymiddlegrade.com and look for the virtual Q&A page, and you can book on there. And so we're scheduling all year round. It's not just in October. We do these all year, spring and fall, and they're totally free and super fun.
Q&As are the most fun. Yeah.
I was going to say, thank you so much as an educator. It's amazing to be able to have, some things that are free offered, because some schools, don't have a lot to give towards things. And obviously we want all of our children to have amazing opportunities like having author visits. So thank you all.
Absolutely. It's so fun for us. And we've gotten to go, we've done like hundreds of them at this point, if you go back and look. So we've gotten to visit students from all over the country where, otherwise we couldn't do it. And because the authors too, were all over in all different states. So it's nice that we all get to come together in that virtual space.
I always love being able to share your group with my teachers, because my coworkers, because it's such an easy way to connect. I just, we just log in and say, hey, I have this day and time, and then you email real quick and you're like, got it. And it's amazing. And then you have more than one author, and the kids eat it up, and they love spooky stories. So it's like a win-win. So, thank you. What have you all learned from working together or being part of your spooky middle grade, the group? Like, what have you learned either in writing or about each other or about yourself, or what have you learned?
So I haven't been a member very long either. I think I just joined before you, Ash.
Yeah.
So, but it was really cool to see like a group of people be as creepy as I am, because when you think about it, we are writing stories to scare children. And when I tell people about growing up, I used to love telling scary stories to my friends and scaring my sisters and my cousins. They would all give me this look like, oh, you're a weirdo. But in this group, they're all like, oh, that's so amazing, you're great. So it's really cool to find someone who you can share your spookiness with.
I love that answer.
I agree. And I think also just having another group of authors who understand the publishing journey and just how up and down it can be. It's really nice to have people to kind of vent to and complain to and celebrate with when something goes right. So it's just a great support group as well.
It's amazing. I hope all of you educators and librarians out there reach out to this group to come and be a part of your school community, because they're amazing and you need to take part of this awesome and free opportunity. So now it is time for our last game of the night. It is Never Have I Ever. So each of us will hold up 10 fingers. We will ask 10 questions, and if you have done it, you will put a finger down. All right, guys, so we're ready. If you have done it, you put a finger down.
Okay.
So the first one, never have I ever, wait, does that make sense? Never have I ever licked someone's food. There we go, yeah. So if anybody's licked anyone's food, then they need to put a finger down.
I can't remember, but I'm going to guess I would.
I can't think of a moment, but I'm pretty sure it's something that I would do to my partner.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one, never have I ever eaten a bug.
Oh, yes.
Not on purpose, but I have.
Mhm.
I ate a stink bug. It was so disgusting.
Oh, wait, did it
Not
taste
intentionally.
stinky?
It tasted like bug spray.
Oh.
It literally tasted like the thing that would have killed it.
Oh.
I had to
was
have
weird.
a worm in my mouth before, but like as a
worm.
dare, a worm in my mouth, and it was like it was a special dare thing, but like it expanded in my mouth, but I didn't eat. It was just in my mouth, so I'm not putting a finger down.
Yes.
Mine was just a mosquito that flew in my mouth. Oh my gosh.
Well, if anyone's been on our spooky visits, they'll know about the giant cockroach that I ate, which also was not on purpose, and it was only half it. It was baked into the back of a chocolate chip cookie at a fast food restaurant that shall remain unnamed.
Oh, I did eat candied crickets in China.
Yes.
Like grasshopper.
Yeah.
Not
I
bad.
was gonna say, yeah, if you're eating any type of bug, chocolate would probably be
I've
the
had the
best.
millworms. Yeah.
All right, the next one. Never have I ever scared someone so much that they freaked out.
And I'm proud.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, surely I have. Yeah, surely. Yeah.
Never have I ever burped a word.
I can't
I was such a gross kid.
very well.
Can you do it right now, Ash?
Oh God.
on
Sure. What should I say? Spooky?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I don't know how people burp on command. Like, it's
I'm gonna die immediately after this call is over. Y'all are bad influences.
True.
Okay, never have I ever held a tarantula.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I've had opportunities. I can't remember.
I had a roommate one time who had a secret tarantula that lived in her underwear drawer, and so we all like accidentally held the tarantula because she liked to like sneak behind the shower or like come and find you in bed and be like tarantula and then just put it on you. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Not my favorite roommate.
I would be in a constant state of anxiety.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes, definitely.
My teacher next door had one, and he would just pop over and be like, "Hey, Mrs. Innes," and I'm like, "Get that away from me! No, make sure you lock that thing up."
No.
All right. Never have I ever spent a night in the woods.
Does that include camping?
Yeah,
like camping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody not camp? That's what I'm picking on you. Okay. Never. This happened today. Never have I ever gotten caught talking to myself.
all the time.
All the time.
Constantly. But nobody catches me except for my dog. But
I do it in my head. I don't really do it out loud, but never have I ever pretended to know someone. That's
sure.
Oh,
Yeah. If you forget.
Anybody have a
someone,
story?
Yeah.
Just
Like in the grocery store, if you see someone and you can't quite place them, but they seem really nice and they obviously know you,
No,
I'll be like, "Oh yeah, hey, how's it going?"
yeah.
I would say I have a really creepy story about that. Not good creepy. Like someone knew me. They were like, "Oh, I remember you from church camp," and that's when I was like 5 or 6. So and they like remembered my full name and everything, and I did not remember them at all. And they remembered like the area where I lived and everything. So I just pretended that I did, and then I like just ran away. Never went to the supermarket again. That particular supermarket. Yeah.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah.
I have like good ones, like Oh, I have ones where it's like people from school visits, so those are cute because then you realize like where they know you from. And you're like, oh,
Oh,
That's really sweet.
that is sweet.
Okay, next one. Never have I ever been to a haunted house. Oh, I've definitely been to quite a few.
All the time. I can't wait till my daughter's old enough.
But I didn't know this house was haunted, though. That's the difference. Like, it wasn't deliberate.
Um,
Yeah.
Did you
That's
say your
terrifying.
house was haunted?
Pardon?
Did you say your house was haunted?
No, not my house. I didn't know the
Oh.
house that I went to was haunted. Like,
Oh
I
my
didn't.
goodness.
Mhm.
That's
Until you
really
got
cool.
there?
I mean,
Yeah, and then we started hearing things, and the person was like, "Oh, that's just my grandmother," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't meet your grandmother." They're like, "Oh no, she's dead."
Yeah.
I like how chill you
Yeah.
were about that.
Yeah, I was just like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to bed now."
Yeah.
Wait, you slept in the haunted house?
I had to. Like, I had no other way to get home.
Oh
But I
my
didn't know-
gosh.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
aunt's house. Oh,
Pardon?
sorry.
Did
Oh, go
you
ahead.
sleep well at all?
No, not at all. I kept hearing things, and so I just like kept my eyes open until like breakfast, and then I ate. Of course, I had to eat. You know, and then I ate, and then I left. Yeah.
Yeah, my aunt's house was haunted when I was growing up, and I would spend the night there, and all kinds of spooky things would happen all night. And my mom grew up in that house, and she said that even when she was a little girl, things were going on in that house. So it had history. It was creepy.
Yeah.
Well, I just worked in a haunted house very briefly, so I was the thing haunting the house.
Eating the ghost sandwiches.
Yes, I was just sitting in the corner buttering my ghost sandwich.
All right, our last one. Never have I ever finished an entire game of Monopoly.
Oh, sure.
I don't think I have.
What?
Never?
No.
Okay, tell me.
Loads of them when I
How
was
do you
little.
know? How do you know you finished it?
Because everybody is out of money except
Money,
for
yeah.
like you or one person. You know.
Yeah, like one person has all the money and all the
Yeah.
property. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I don't think I've ever. That is awesome. So I have 3.
Two.
Two.
Hey.
Oh, that was so
Hey.
fun.
Well, that was more fun than the ones that I remember playing in like high school. It's really awkward.
It's true.
And we're not going to have awkward.
Yeah, way better.
Oh.
Good safe
Wait,
one.
I have a bonus one. Never have I ever eaten something off the floor. I need to see if anybody's done that.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yes. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-second rule.
Yes, I'm a fan of the
Yeah.
5-second
Totally.
rule.
Exactly.
I guess I was like envisioning like getting down on the floor and like licking the floor. I think that's what I was like thinking of.
Oh,
I've probably done that too before. It's
I don't think.
When I spill my coffee, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Oh my
Don't
god.
waste the drops. No, I'm kidding. Oh my. Well, gosh, I can't believe our time is over. This was a blast.
That was fun.
This is officially the most I've laughed during a panel discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Absolutely.
know they need more games, I think, on these like conference panels and stuff.
Mhm. Agree.
Tiffany and I need to run them. Be like, we'll give them their wheel. We'll give them the wheel does it all.
Yes, exactly. The wheel. We need more wheels.
Agree.
Remember the
Well,
office when you had the like, it's like
Oh,
you haven't seen The Office? There's like, Pam builds a chore wheel to get people to do
Oh my
chores.
God.
So people don't like that. They want prizes. So then she adds prizes, but then people don't want to do the chores. And so she gets around it by creating a miniature wheel that's like like she puts all of the tours on a secret mini wheel that you can win on like the big wheel. And so people get really excited if you get mini wheel. They're like, mini wheel. So they don't mind doing the tours when that's all that's on the mini wheel. So she's super smart about it. So you got to use psychology, in other words.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Well, Kim, Ash, Shakira, and Tanya, we have so enjoyed this time with you, and thank you so much for hanging out with us on Legit KidLit.
Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you for having me.
So fun.
And to all of our readers out there, we hope you enjoyed our show and are inspired to pick up some new and spooky and amazing books.
And we'll be back next week with a new special guest and plenty of crazy fun. And look for Tiffany and I, our special episode, talking about why we created Legit KidLit coming up as well. So I'm Alexis.
And I'm Tiffany, and we're all signing out. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.